We are streaming, just so you know. Nope, and it's 7. We are streaming and recording. Good evening, everyone. This meeting is called pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. Notice of this meeting was sent to the Cape May Star and Wave and the Atlantic City Press, posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building, and has remained continuously posted as required notice under the statute. In addition, a copy of this notice is and has been available to the public and is on file in the office of the municipal clerk. We can all rise for a flag salute and silence to rebels.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible.
Roll call, please. Commissioner Antonicello,
Here.
Deputy Mayor Dick,
Here.
Mayor Sabo.
Here. Let the record also. Deputy Clerk Nasir to the left, Clerk Teresa Angiano, our solicitor and director, his associate Joe Serra, and our engineer in chat. Also. Still on the work session is our old business item of the ordinance amending special events. Again, we've been looking at some modifications, some language changes in here. I think we are still coming to a consensus about, and providing input to council. I don't know if anybody else has some additions to this.
Yeah, I think,
Section.
I think you've had a lot of discussions, and every time we have an iteration, it opens up new thoughts on making sure that the way we write it is not overstepping, but it protects the borough and our constituents. So I actually have a list of things that I need to go through with it, and hopefully when our next meeting comes around, we'll actually be able to introduce it if we can get those changes. Yeah, Kevin, you got yours answered.
Yes, I asked the attorney as requested, and unless she feels fit to fix it or amend it based on legal issues, that's all in the hands.
Yeah, I believe that we've addressed your comments, Commissioner, but if you have not, if you look at what we have, if you have additional ones.
I'm fine here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we'll revisit this. There's no new business on the agenda, and we can open for a public comment on our brief work session. If anybody has a public comment on our minute and a half work session. Seeing no one wishing to speak, I'll move on to the regular meeting. We have the minutes of the April 9th, 2025 regular meeting, the minutes from the regular meeting. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes, please?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second motion.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Antonicello,
Yeah,
Deputy Mayor Dick,
Yes.
Mayor Sabo.
Yes. There are no ordinances for introduction or publication tonight. We have some resolutions, we'll take them individually. We have resolution 90-25 authorizing the release of the 2-year maintenance bond for block 21, block 44, Paul Bergen. Can I have a motion to approve this maintenance bond?
I'll make a motion to approve the release of the maintenance bonds 90-25.
a second motion to approve.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Antonicello,
Yeah,
Deputy Mayor Dick,
Yes.
Mayor Sabo.
Yes. Resolution 91-25, authorizing refund of property tax overpayment, 153 York Avenue, Unit C, Block 5, Lot 10. I have a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve 91-25, authorizing refund of overpayment.
a second motion.
Roll call,
A
please.
second motion.
Commissioner Antonicello,
Yes,
Deputy Mayor Dick,
Yes.
Mayor Sabo.
Yes. Resolution 92-25, requesting the county of Cape May install the crosswalk in the vicinity of Stevens Street and Seagrove Avenue on Sunset Boulevard, County Road 606. We have a graphic, or not a graphic, an actual aerial view of the area with the proposed crosswalks.
This is in advance of the Sunset Boulevard reconstruction, which is the whole street project, which is commencing at a later time, but this will be having this installed prior to the summer months and helping a really challenging crosswalk.
Yeah, this was something that I was working with the county, and we pulled in Lower Township since Seagrove is Lower Township, but I have had many requests from the constituents that to ask if we could get crosswalks there. We knew that there will be crosswalks there when they redo Sunset, but we asked if we could get them for this summer. It is a pretty dangerous crossing area. It's an odd intersection because the streets don't line up perfectly. So as you can see in the picture, they're a little bit off. The one to the west is actually right at the corner there, but you're getting taken into the shoulder and then you have to walk around. It's mainly, there's people that walk there, there's people that bike there. We think it's going to be effective also in slowing the traffic down a little because they're gonna put the little signs in the roadway, which is great. And I did get, when we set out our agenda, we did get a couple phone calls from people asking about other intersections. And I went back and reviewed the new Sunset Boulevard plans, and there are planned crosswalks at every single street starting at Broadway, Pacific, Atlantic, Columbia, Bayshore. There's actually one, Bayshore, the one on Bayshore goes actually into what is actually 9th Street in South Cape May Meadows. That's the one path. And then there's another one that crosses Sunset into the main parking lot at South Cape May Meadows. Then there's another one at West, and then there'll be this one. And they're all connected to the new off-road boardwalk that's gonna be running alongside the road. So I just wanna make sure everybody heard that because I think, I show you this, it brings up other questions. So and if anybody has any questions on that, I'd be happy to answer what I know.
All right, can I have a motion to approve resolution 92-25?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 9225.
A second motion to approve resolution 9225.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Antonello,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Dick,
Yes.
Mayor Sabo.
Yes. Next up, we have the proclamation for winter today, which is May 1st. I will read it out loud. This is, whereas the citizens of the borough of West Cape May are extremely proud of the station's more than 200-year heritage of freedom and are loyal to the ideals, traditions, and institutions which have made our nation so great. Whereas their obvious dedication to our way of life is indicative of a strong continued desire to preserve the priceless American heritage. And whereas they will be proud to stand up and publicly declare their determination toward actively and positively safeguarding our freedom against any foreign or domestic enemies. Therefore, be it resolved this 23rd day of April, 2025, by the Borough Board of Commissioners of the Borough of West Cape May, governing body of the Borough of West Cape May, County of Cape May, State of New Jersey, do hereby call on all of our fellow citizens to take full advantage of the special occasion known as Loyalty Day, celebrated annually throughout the nation on the first day of May, as an incentive for every true American to reaffirm his love of flag and country. And we urge all individuals, schools, churches, organizations, business establishments, and homes within our borough to display proudly the flag of the United States of America on Loyalty Day, May 1st, 2025. And we have no ordinances for second reading and public hearing. And we're on to Commissioner Beasley's.
You wanna go back?
Okay, I'll go first, thank you. Regarding the city of Cape May fire, we had, this is Mark's report, we had just 16 EMS calls to the city of, to West Cape May from the city of Cape May. Now, the ambulance response from the firehouse. And city of Cape May took it, it handles our jurisdiction. So it was 16 calls. And also, it's not here, but there's about 5 we all know, up in the Pine Barrens up there in Ocean Township. And it kind of affected us, but if you smell smoke, if it does get, it was a little bit this morning, it was very bad. So, we did, you could smell it this morning, but that's where the fire, so. I heard they're under control, but it's still, if they're stubborn fires, they take time. Another thing I want to just mention too is the National Integrated Drought Information Systems report came out on the water from the government. And a good news is that in our area, which is Southern Cape May, they're predicting no shortage of water between April 17th till July. And then the quarterly report, so it looks like there'll be no drought. They're anticipating no drought, so on the water, that's just a good note. And that's it, thank you.
Thanks, sir. Continuing with the crosswalk theme, if anybody's been walking down Broadway this week, you probably noticed that we did finish the crosswalks that we had discussed in the meeting probably in January. That the crosswalks going along Broadway on the cross streets. So they're all finished from Leeming, Landis, down to Broadway. So we were waiting for the good weather and they're all there now. So hopefully you'll feel a little safer walking down the street. Second thing I have, and something I keep mentioning, is the water flushing, April 28th, east of Broadway, that's toward Park Avenue and Myrtle. And then April 29th through May 2nd, west of Broadway and between 7 and 3. So there's notices all on the walls outside. Just keep an eye on that. Next thing, yard sale, May 17th. If you want to participate in the yard sale, and I know a lot of people do, please call the office and get on the list. I think Aaron is curating the list. So if you want to get on that'd be great. It's always a good day. Bulk pickup, so all the stuff you don't sell and you want to get rid of, is May 21st, which is the Wednesday following the yard sale. Lastly, the shred day is Saturday, May 31st, and that'll be at the Durham.
And e-waste.
And e-waste also.
Okay. Yeah. George just gave our list of events. I am, also just wanted to make people aware too of this wildfire situation. I was actually talking to my family in Ocean County. And just, some of these things get sparked by a cigarette being thrown out the window of the vehicle, or, somebody being careless with things happening. So just be careful with that. I woke up this morning, I thought something was burning in my house, but it was the window open in my room. So just be careful with that. Thank everybody for coming out. And we will open for public comment at this time. Anyone from the public has any comment? Seeing no one wishing to speak, I'll close public portion and take the motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second motion to adjourn.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Antoncello?
Yay.
Deputy Mayor Dick?
Yes.
Mayor Sabo?
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
That's one of the.
Thanks, Rachel.